beat
You're
you.
a complete cheater.
I knew I could beat you.
Cheated me.
No.
He's got her in a headlock. Ooh, those cheeks are cold. All over those cheeks are cold. Here, I tell you what, you lay here. I'll get a fire going.
Oh, thank goodness you're home.
Why?
Well, I was walking Lucas on the docks with Ruby, and all of a sudden he had an insulin reaction.
What?
Where on the docks?
Oh, my goodness. Come with me.
Let's
I'm
go.
going for this. Is he all right? Yeah. What did Ruby say?
Look, someone's getting his medicine right now. Please, please, hurry. We're on the docks. The exact address? Just a minute. Oh, my God.
Ruby, we're here. We're here. What? Where is he?
The baby was with Cheryl.
With Cheryl.
Well, I was on the telephone with
Cheryl,
her.
what's the baby? Are you telling me Cheryl?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Now, don't overreact. What happened?
Well, I went to call the paramedic, and I don't know. Calm down.
What?
Calm down.
Oh, what is it? Hey, Lucas. There's your mom and dad.
Lucas, come here.
No, actually, it looks like the situation's been resolved.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. We gotta get him to the hospital. We gotta take you to the hospital.
Lucas is just fine. He's fine. I found some cake icing in Ruby's kitchen, and I put a little on the inside of his mouth where the skin's real soft. It helps to stop an insulin reaction. Works every time.
Well, you are so right. How in the world did you know how to do that?
Oh, didn't you know? Diabetes runs in our family.
Oh, thanks. Excuse me.
Good thinking.
Oh, I'm all right, really. Good. Look, why don't you let me take a Lucas, and then you can just sit there and have a cup of tea. No, relax. Thanks. I'm fine, honey. I just want to take a moment.
Okay, but then we got to get on to the television station.
Tony, please.
What?
I'm not going on TV.
Oh, now, come on. Tiffany's counting on you. You have to talk about the open adoption.
I don't have to do anything. I'm going to cancel.
Why?
Because I want to leave Lucas.
But Lucas is fine.
I'm not taking any chances. Right? Get your vote back?
Well, let's see what his pediatrician says.
Well, I
here.
think Tony is right. Lucas is absolutely fine, aren't you? Look, I know how serious an insulin reaction can make you feel, you know, but he's okay. Everything's over now, right?
And we couldn't have asked for a better paramedic to show up.
Now, would anybody like a cup of coffee?
You want to...
You know, I would love some.
Okay.
Listen, I know you're upset, but let's look at the bright side here. I mean, it was Lucas and his diabetes that got you into this whole adoption project.
I'm not denying that,
Well, so
Tony.
going on TV is a golden opportunity for you. You can talk about him. You can tell his story. It's going to make his point perfectly. It's going to help other people.
You know, if it would make you feel better, I can look after him while you do it.
No, thank you. You've done enough, Cheryl.
Yeah, I don't know how we're ever going to thank you.
Excuse me, sweetheart. Can we talk
What?
about that interview?
Ruby, don't pressure me right now. I don't need it.
You are going to do that interview. You're going to do it for Lucas and for every child who doesn't have a voice because you're their voice. Now, I'll take care of Lucas. If you're very good, I'll let him watch you on television.
Okay, I'll do it on one condition.
Your wish is my command.
You don't let him out of your sight for 1 second.
Hand in hand.
Okay.
All right, terrific. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay. Mommy's going to take you back to the car.
Yes, I will.
I'm going to come out in the car and say goodbye. Okay, till we go.
Do I ever get to hold this kid anymore?
Get you
Hey,
ready.
no.
And you're going to stay with Ruby.
How's the doggy go?
That's very...
Well, hello.
Hi.
Oh, I heard about Lucas. I heard you saved the day.
Oh, well, lucky.
Very
I guess.
impressive.
I came to see if I could help with the food.
Oh, well, I'm sure Ruby can use all the help she can get. Everybody's unloading right now.
Great.
We're just putting them in these boxes.
Oh, okay.
May I help you?
No, I came back because I thought you needed some more help.
It's perfect timing, huh?
Yes, perfect timing now. Earlier, your timing was lousy. How dare you take Lucas and run off and not tell me? No wonder Bobby was terrified.
Ruby, I did what I thought was necessary.
Ruby, I'm sure Bobby appreciates that she saved the day.
Oh, you like stuff?
You're gonna be fine, you know that.
Of course you're going to be fine. I mean, why wouldn't you be fine? You know this whole thing cold, right? Does she not cold? You have nothing to worry about.
Ruby, okay, and check and see how Lucas is doing.
No, don't worry about it. He's fine.
I know, but it just feels better.
I thought that you said that everything was fine with Lucas, that whole little thing that Cheryl did with the little icing kind of
Well,
work.
Tiffy was fine when I left him, but you know, when you have a kid, you can't just leave and assume everything's fine. You have to check in once in a while.
She's still shook up about all this.
Well, yeah, I can understand that, but... You know, it's been such a long time since I thought about that. Actually, Cheryl came up with that idea. I couldn't believe it. Mama always kept a great big batch of batter around the house so we could have it, you know?
You know something, Tiffany? I never knew that juvenile diabetes ran in your family until Cheryl said something.
Oh, well, it's actually diabetes on all sides. Our mama had it, but Cheryl and I were very lucky. You know, it always skips a generation.
Yeah, I gotta go now.
Ooh, my nose.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, ask me after the show, then we'll see, huh?
Miss Hill, places, please. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, let's go, guys. Have fun.
Okay, great. Let's go.
Party on, dudes. Here we go, here we go.
Thank you.
Okay, now let me tell you, I am going to be on camera first. You will not be seen until after I introduce
10
you.
seconds.
Don't worry about it. Just sit there and just relax, and everything will be fine. Okay, thank you very
I can't
much.
believe you do this every day.
5,
I know.
4, 3, 2.
Good afternoon. This is Tiffany Hill, and this is a special edition of Port Charles Today. On this day before Thanksgiving, a day that we should count our many blessings for everyone, we have a very special blessing of our own with us. A Port Charles resident who is adding new energy, know-how, and spirit to the field of adoption. She is a full-time nurse, a mother, and a wife. She has 2 children, one of who is adopted. It was her own experience which caused her to form an organization which brings together natural parents and adoptive parents. Is this a new concept? No. Is it controversial? Yes, it is in some areas. And it may not be for everyone, but the person we have with us today is a very strong supporter of open adoptions. She is here to tell us her own story and to answer questions from our viewers. Welcome, Miss Bobby Jones. We're very happy to have you with us today.
Thanks, Tiffany. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you. Now, could you tell us what actually inspired you to start on this open adoption policy?
Well, I guess it was like what you said. You know, it was my own personal experience in adopting my son, Lucas. I guess that's what made me a believer.
Well, what actually specifically caused you to do this?
Well, we had Lucas for a few months before we found out that he had diabetes. And he got sick, and we didn't know what it was.
Sick. I believe that you told me backstage that he was actually deathly ill.
Right.
And he went into a coma, and he almost died. Now, is this because you did not have any record of the medical history of the baby or the parents or the natural parents?
Yes.
So actually, Bobby, this is one of the pitfalls that you're hoping to avoid in helping these adoptive parents. Is that right? Bobby?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, yeah, okay. In other words, if you had had contact with the natural mother, the birth mother, and the father, and you had worked together, then you would have realized that there was a history of diabetes on the mother's side.
That's right.
So how long was it after the baby was sick that the doctors actually diagnosed what it was?
Oh, it was a nightmare. It was really a nightmare.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. Why don't we just go to our callers right now and see what they have to say. Hello, welcome to Port Charles Today. You're on the air. Do you have a question?
I think what Mrs. Jones is doing is great.
Thank you.
You know, I wish there'd been someone like you in your group to help me when I was alone and in trouble.
Yes, please. Do you have a question for Mrs. Jones?
I got pregnant when I was 16. They convinced me to give up my baby. I'd give anything to see her again.
Oh, my heart goes out to you. I'm sure that was a very, very painful experience for you.
Well, then you can understand how much I want to see my little girl, even after all these years.
Well, yes, but don't you think it would be very unwise to rock the boat? I mean, I think you have to trust that the people who adopted your daughter love her very much.
Well, maybe so. But I can't believe believe they can love my child as much as I do.